Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again with another tutorial. As promised, I am bringing to you the DragonEx options trading tutorial. Number one, let's get into what options are. Um, in a sense, options are a way to buy a contract, which, in this sense, it grants you the right but not the obligation to buy or sell an underlying asset at a set price on or before a certain date. You got two different types of options that you can contract. One is a call option for those that are bullish or are expecting prices to rise. And basically, a call option gives the holder the right to buy a stock in expectation of higher prices. And then you got the put option for those that are more bearish or those that like to short. So calls are for longs, put options are for shorts, and a put option gives the holder the right to sell a stock in the sense of shorting an asset. Um, Always remember, options is, plain and simple, it's options. It gives you options. So you have the option to buy at a certain price in hopes that in the future it's going to be at a higher price, or sell at a higher price in hopes that in the future it's going to be at a lower price. So in this instance, on the DragonEx exchange market, what they have done is allowed you an amount of practice coins. As you can see right here, I have 10,000.88, and you can trade in two different assets, one being Ethereum, the other one being Bitcoin. So you can see I'm switching back and forth between the two charts. It's giving you two different outlooks. Now, what you're basically trading on is the average price. If you go look over here on the left, you see that they are getting their averages or making their average price using Binance, Huobi, and OKEX. You can see the price among the three is between 163.41 and 163.50. And as of right now, the index for USDT is 163.45. With the rate of USDT at 99 cents, it gives you the spot index in USD of 162.76, which is where we're currently at right now. So this underlying price down here at the bottom is the price that you will be using for your options. So what we're going to do is place. Now, the thing I like about this is that you're able to place both calls and puts at the same time. So let's just say we buy in at a low, and I'm going to give you an example, or sell at a low, excuse me. No, buy at a low. That was correct. So if we're expecting prices to go high, then we would begin placing orders. And right now, as you can see, my investment is on one. So we're using $1 or one coin or one whatever the base currency you're trading in is. And you can change that to 0.5 if you only want to do a half. Completely up to you. In this case, we're going to do one. So I've placed a couple of call options, and now I'm going to place a couple of put options in case we have a downtrend, just to show you an example of how this works. So now what we're hoping for is an average in between the two. Right now, Ethereum's at 162.61. So we got 162.52 and 162.65 to the upside. So we're hoping that we can finish somewhere in between these two prices, thus gaining. So you can see right now that on the put options we won, but on the call options we lost. So if we come over here and we look, you can see the matter of losses or wins that you have. So you can see here that I won on my put options, being the two red top arrows, and then below on my call options is where I lost at. So let's see, we're down at the bottom. Let's place a couple of call options. And like I said, usually what you want to do is use some type of charting software to figure out exactly what Ethereum is doing. We placed a couple of call options below 162.37. So we have to finish off within the allowed time above 162.37. If you don't, then you lose the amount of contracts. So we did finish below once again, so we lost 0.98. Now, if you want to minimize your risk or your loss, then you can come in here and you can trade with a lot less margin, a lot less exposure. Now, what you see here, where the dotted line and the flag is, that is when the time has ran out for your call or put options to be made and a decision is coming up. So let's try again for some call options down here at the bottom. Expecting price action to increase. Above 162.28 is what we're looking for here. 162.28 is what we're looking for here. So as we see the time wind down, we got about 7 seconds left. It does appear that we've won this one. And we did. You can see that my total balance went back up to 10,090. We were currently at 10,088 when we first started. So we are in profit 0.2 as of right now. And you can up this if you choose. So let's just say we want to spend 50 on each contract. So now this is high stakes. This is high stakes. You got to make sure that you're correct here. I would have loved to have placed a put option at the top of that mountain. Let's see if we can catch it again. And we did. So one was actually made after the specific time allowed, meaning that it will go on to the next order. So now we're waiting to see what price action is going to do. We need price action to get below 162.44. Below 162.44. Right now we're at 160.50.49. And we did not make it. We lost that put option. We do have another one placed. And like I said, this is a demo account, so you can come over here and play with it at any time. And I'm just placing put options here at the top, or what I am expecting to be the top. As of right now, we're looking good. So I need to be below 162.55. This is essentially almost the equivalent of shorting the market. So I need price action to be below 162.55. And we're going down. We got about 2 seconds left. One. Now, trading on the specific contract time is over. We got 20 seconds, well, roughly 18 seconds left before the decision is made whether your call or your put option is correct. And in this case, it seems like we're going to be correct. So we'll see our balance increase now as soon as the time is up. There we go. Now that we're at the bottom, let's play some call options. Place a couple of $50 call options. Or $50. If you want to look at this in the USD dollar equivalent. Now, what I'm hoping for is a spike to the upside and then be able to place a couple of put options, thus securing both sides of the fence and profiting from both options that you are allowed to trade with. So we got 2 seconds left. So it didn't go high enough for me to place the puts as I wanted. Hopefully we can profit all off of the call options that we made, catching the bottom as we did. This is highly risky trading, family, because at any time, price action can, sporadically jump high or low and take out the contracts that you have placed. So we did win that one also. We just won 245 contracts. $245 rather. I forgot we made it $50 a contract. And that's basically what you see right now. I'm up 10,299. We started off with 10,000.88. Now that I'm at a high again, let's see if we can catch the top. Let's place a couple of put options. I would have loved to place some call options at the bottom. Let's see if we can catch this top. Okay, so my last order was made 162.52. My lowest order is 162.46. So now what we need price action to do is go below 162.46 and finish out below that price in order for my contracts to go through. And it seems like we are going to win this. And there we go. We now got 10,501.65 in our contract, family. And like I said, right now I'm trading against Ethereum. You can trade against Bitcoin if you so choose. I'm looking at a 2-minute chart. You can switch this to a 5-minute, a 15-minute, a 30-minute, just to give you a better outlook on the way that the asset is moving. So once again, over here on the left-hand side, you have your history. As we can see, we have a great number of wins. And once again, under there, you do have your averages. So until the next video, I hope this was helpful for the family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I'm out of here.